Turning now to the administration's crackdown on illegal immigrants and the focus on catching the, quote, worst of the worst. That is, migrants with a criminal past, beyond just crossing the border illegally. The Department of Homeland Security is touting new numbers, saying 70% of recent ICE arrests have been of illegal immigrants who've either been convicted of crimes already or are facing criminal charges. And it's not just federal agents at our southern border districts that are making these arrests. State officials further north are also ramping up efforts to track down criminals and support ICE deportation efforts. NewsNation's Jorge Ventura joining us with more on this operation in South Dakota, showing success that other states are eager to emulate. Hey, Jorge, what can you tell us?
Hey there, Hannah. Well, earlier this year, we saw the state of Florida carry out these similar operations. Now we're seeing the state of South Dakota jumping on board and is set to carry out its largest crackdown on crime and illegal immigration. This is now dubbed Operation Prairie Thunder. Now we are learning that for the next 5 months, up to 15 state troopers will hit the streets each month in patrols targeting drug sales, gang activity, and parole violators in the metro area. The operation will also take to the skies with Lakota helicopters and a highway patrol airplane aiding in drug interdiction and traffic enforcement. Also in a rare move, 6 National Guard soldiers have been activated to assist ICE directly with processing and administrative work tied directly to deportation. Here is the governor on this latest operation.
ICE has asked for help in this area, and South Dakota is stepping up and stepping in to meet this need. Our soldiers will use their expertise to learn these processes and help keep those 2 offices running efficiently so deportations can happen quicker. ICE agents can spend more time on the streets arresting bad guys.
Now, beyond patrols and air support, the state is ramping up efforts to remove undocumented criminals already in the system. A special team is now targeting fugitives and parole violators, some who may be flagged for deportation under a 287G agreement the governor formally requested just last week. So far, the state has flagged at least 10 undocumented inmates for possible parole to ICE, mostly nonviolent offenders near the end of their sentences. ICE, meanwhile, has made at least 262 arrests in South Dakota with only 7 federal officers. Hannah.
All right, tell me more about this 287G agreement. How common is it? Are more states jumping on board with ICE?
So this has been a very important initiative from the Trump administration when it comes to carrying out its deportation operation. They are urging local law enforcement across the nation to sign up for what's being called a 287G agreement. Now, this agreement does give local law enforcement some powers and authorities to assist when it comes to not only immigration duties, but raids. For example, if they stop an illegal immigrant during a DUI stop, they could directly now refer that individual to ICE. And right now, what you're looking at is a map just showing how widespread those partnerships are starting to become, especially in those Republican states like Texas, Florida, and Georgia. But we're also seeing North Carolina seeing an uptick in those 287G agreements. Arkansas, Louisiana, and now South Dakota are also signing up. Those interior states, we're now seeing that growing trend beyond the southern border. And earlier this year, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis did say that he wants his state to lead in the most 287G agreements. He says that he wants Florida to be the role model on how local law enforcement is supposed to cooperate with ICE.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.